Here we go. Just in time for the walkouts as well. Awesome stuff. This is going to be an outstanding game. I am very excited to see what happens this one. It's going to be, I think, the game of the week. I think some people have said about the Hamburg game, not Hamburg, well, Hamburg and Paris is going to be good, but also the Galaxy game and Fire. But I think this one is going to be a lot more competitive. I'm a lot more excited for this one than I am with the others. Let me put my usual thing of just getting my tweets out before the game starts and making sure that everything's all set up and ready to go. And then we are going to be in for a treat. Going to be a hell of a game. Because I think I am still favouring Surge, but honestly it could go either way. Like, it's such a damn good game. Coin toss already. I wanted to come in a little bit of a normal time for this one, not like 20 minutes before. Got a little bit overzealous. Let's put that one up. And there we are. This one done for the Twitter while everyone still gets set up. Close one as well. I think I predicted a 1-point swing. I can't remember exactly what I predicted in terms of the scoreline, but I believe it was a 1-point swing. There's a lot of games today. I need to look at the other games that are on, because some of them are spectacular. Alright. Wroclaw. Surgery, Panther. Watch along. Right, 1-0. One of these teams is going to have to lose. One of them is going to have to give up the conference too, which is going to be, I think the main thing about this is just how big the implications are for the rest of the season. This is obviously rivalry weekend. So like the whole week is just insane ones. Yeah, I think it's game of the week. Hello as well. Also welcome to our live stream. Once again, let me just check it's all going through. I think it looks alright. Game of the week. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited for it. There we go. Awesome. I'm going to change the angle as well, just so the light wasn't so in my eyes. Or like against my face, so you can actually see me a little bit better. So I've got my monitor on the other side of my desk, but here we go. Kick off. Let's come in. I'm trying to open a Pepsi Max with one hand. There we go. Let's see which one of these teams is legit. Because pretender, contender. I think both of them are contenders. I think both of them are better than Frankfurt. And I think that's quite a controversial take. Is he taking it with one shoe? Oh no, he's not. He's got one black shoe, one white shoe. I thought he was taking it with one shoe. That would have been quite something. But I think that both of these teams are going to rival like the very best. I think they both could beat Frankfurt. Oh, kicks out bounds. Christian touch to the left that. I think that's just the thing with like the players who have come in from Alabama and Auburn and stuff. They've never had these kickoff rules. So maybe a little bit more. I personally would have played someone like Chad Warren, who is more used to the kickoff rules. But that's just me. Matt Crioschetti, I think that's how you say his name. I'm not great with the Italian names. I'm not great with a lot of names. I'm English, so I'm not great with the German, especially not with the Polish. And here we are, first drive. Already on our own 9-yard line. Nikas Kantar has been such a player that's come out this week, or last week rather. Like, I knew he was good when he was playing over in France, but he's had like a really good opening week. Definitely someone who's going to be able to like be not only a third down back, but someone who can take reliable carries and contribute. Because European running backs are absolutely the meta. Here we go again. Oh, early sack. Was that AJ again, or was that Dusan? It's Dusan. I did a whole video on Dusan. He's so fast off the line. He's so incredibly fast. I think he might have the best release in the league for a defensive lineman. Yeah, there he goes. Sure is. I believe so. Yeah, I think he might be. I wasn't 100%ing it confirmation, so I put him on it. But I think that he is. I just didn't want to not put him on it. Oh, Kantar, big run. I thought he might have been, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want it if he was suiting up. I didn't want to not have him on it, on the graphic thing on the screen. But I think you are right. I think Steigerwald is starting, number 18. I think that's Steigerwald. I have the ELFpedia open, obviously, which I use for all of the roster sheets. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, Paul Steigerwald. Already a flag. Hopefully not as many flags as last week, because that was hard to watch at times, honestly, some of those flags. But the Polish referees are usually pretty good, I think. So, we'll see. Underrated footballing nation. Stuttgart backed up way into their own era. And I mean, this is something that we saw Munich barely be able to do already. Wroclaw starting stronger than Munich. And you got to punt it to... Wow, that's a hell of a punt. And you got to punt it to Devon, who's already off for a big return. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Welcome back, Devon. I didn't see you much last week. Welcome back. There's a flag on the play, but he's already got down. He got down to the 10-yard line. Not sure what they'll call it back for, but he's so shifty. Let's have a look at that one. Tracks the ball well. Such great ankle bend. Able to get so low. Just a 1-2. Might be a blocking foul. I think it is a blocking foul. Oh no, it's on the... I think it's on the defense. No, I think it's a blocking foul. Here we are. First look at the offense, and they're starting on what? The 4? Yeah, 4-yard line. Oh, this is going to be a run. They're just going to run it in first play. First play score, I'm calling it now. I should have put a quiz in the chat for the people that come in. The predictions. Here we are, there's David. Oh, he turned up field. Oh, that was so nearly one of the best 4-yard runs that I've seen in a while. He got stuffed behind the line, managed to spin out of it. Oh my goodness, he's so good. He came out of nowhere. Well, not nowhere, but he only got 400 yards his rookie year and then burst off last season and looks like he could even be better. Well, he definitely is better. There he goes. Adams. Nothing there, though. Was that Zozo? Not Zozo. Nothing there, though. Second and goal. Or third and goal, rather. They're on the 1-yard line. Stephen Duncan's so big they could just sneak this. Duncan's bigger than the center. But they know it though. Look at the size of that line. There we go. Tush push. Looks like he's in. No referee call yet, but it looked like he was in from here. Look at that inaugural push, got it through. No calls from the refs yet, though. Are they going to call it fourth? Interesting. Look at the replay. It looked like he might have broken the plane. To be completely honest, I thought he broke the plane there. They are going to wait a fourth. Obviously, you go for this. Oh, jet sweep, easy, untouched. That bender. Yep. Touchdown. Early start. Wroclaw. That was a great play design. That's what I'm saying last week. The amount, the creativity of their offense is so good. It's so, refreshing. Because some of the other offenses are fucking awful. Especially like Milan's offense last week was unbearable. Here they are, PAT. Early doors. And we're already off to a score. 7-0. Wroclaw Panthers. That's what you love to see. Upset. Just great little jet sweep. Untouched. No one within yards of him. Nicely done. Nicely done. Perfect first drive. I mean, for like maybe a perfect first drive would have been just a straight score. But it showed the trickiness of their offense. Just to run something like that jet sweep on a 1. So 7-0. Already more points than Munich got the whole game. Yeah, for sure. It looks like it might be quite a good one. I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it's like back and forth. Because some of the games haven't been. And last year, not a lot of them were. But this year, I think it was going to be a lot closer. There is still that quite a big divide between like the really good teams and the teams that aren't. Like your Enthroners, your Milan, your Helvik, your Barcelona, you could put into that category. Are never really going to contend much with the Surge or the Wroclaw or the Fire. Here they are again. Hopefully already a better return. This is what Devon gives as well. Just phenomenal returner. He just gets so low in his movements. He's so flexible. Outstanding returner. 7 touchdowns last year, 1,800 yards. He hasn't got one yet. I think it's only a matter of time. Like he's already put him down to like the 5-yard line. Right, here they are again. Without Stewart as well. It's a big loss. He's arguably the best receiver in the league. Timeout. Might put a bit of sound on. Let's see if I put a bit of sound. I hope it's not too loud. If it is loud, then do let me know.
So we are ready for play. First down and 10 for the Stuttgart
I don't
Surge.
think you can hear that. It's Kandar.
They hand it off, going out the far side.
Oh, he fumbled it.
Loose.
Oh my gosh.
It's on the carpet.
Oh, he reached out for the first and lost the ball. Holy shit.
And they do. So a costly turnover there for
Oh man, I just gave Kandar praise.
This on the receiving end of that one.
It's really loud when they do the referee calls. Oh my god, he fumbled the ball. Surge are looking poor at the start. What the fuck? Alright. Alright. I mean, they could go 2 scores up inside a few minutes. That's insane. I did that a lot last week too. Like I was like, oh, you know, they've not really had many turnovers, and then immediately as soon as I said that, we had turnovers. There was a little flea flicker, wide open. This offense is so good. Like, I love it. It's my favorite offense in the league. Andrea Bottella Moreno. Played like Division 2 or Division 3 defensive end. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I do try. Oh, here we go. Taking a shot wide open. Oh, he dropped the ball. Oh, he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. That's Bender. That could have been 2 scores, man. Yeah, I do appreciate the kind words. I do try. I am constantly. I was like, my thought process between like this one is I'm going to watch the games anyway. I may as well like try and talk to people or trying to get more content, like for people to enjoy and for people to like tune into. Is the play action. Oh, that's a good breakout. Was that Wensler? You just say Giovanni was the receiver? Pretty sure the commentator just said Sasan Giovanni, the receiver. That's such a good defensive play. Wow. I think that was Ben Wensler. Right, 3rd and goal. Another 3rd and goal. Kind of seemed to be, you know, first couple plays aren't working too well. 3rd play does. There's Duncan again. Evading, but sacked. A field goal's still a win, though, obviously. Like, to get points off a turnover is huge. Let alone to get, like, the real bad return from them, and then a really good return on the stop, a sack as well, and the kicker for Wroclaw is good. I don't want to jinx him as well, considering the kicking issues we had in the first week. Oh my gosh, the kicking issues. You think with Europe, like, we'd be good at kicking the ball through the post? It's good, right down the middle, light work. 10-0, man. We're minutes into this game. We got 10-0. All right. Well, this is different. Surge for 2 drives, a 3 and out, a sack, and a fumble. Wroclaw with 2 possessions, 2 scores, 2 short field possessions. Damn. Let's see what they do. Fair enough. I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. Okay. Right, 3rd time we're going to see the Surge offense. I don't think they've got 1st down yet, which is not ideal at all. Kicker Aldas has been busy. Already a PAT, multiple kickoffs, and a field goal. Here we go again. Yeah, not much on these returns. They're not really able to get much space out of this. That's probably mostly AJ, because AJ is just such a buzzsaw. I do think Surge has a bit of a plethora of return options. I'm not sure if Tut returned in college, though. I don't think that he did. He probably naturally is going to be the best, if not, top 2 athletes in the team. So it makes sense. But Chad has 4.2, 4.3, not 4.2. 4.4 speed. Chad's fast. I think he only does punt now. I don't think Chad does kickoff. Skandar again, they're going back to him. Nothing there, though. Such a big offensive line. But I think the Wroclaw are one of the only few teams that can kind of match them when it comes to that defensive line, with Dutchtown being so fast. Having AJ, who's just constantly around the box. They got people like Cooper, I think that's how you pronounce his name, number 6. Is he? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, white sleeves, number 6. He's like a vet, like a grizzled vet. I am interested to see how someone like those guys or Yannick Meyer does as the number 1. Steigerwald with a good game. Because, they both had European corners on them. The first, for most of their careers. So one of them's got to step up and take the American DB, which is going to be naturally harder. I want to see how they create the separation, how they get the yards out of that. Because they're going to have to go to Geyer or Meyer at some point. Meyer's in a slot at the moment. I think he's going to probably spend most of his time there. Geyer is more of an X or a Y. Y is he, sorry. Oh, fucking hell, X or Z. There he goes. Good gain out of that. Surge beginning to get a bit of momentum. Dyer is one of the best German receivers, so makes sense. But 8 yards out of that one. Surge just look a little bit rattled. So far, a little bit rattled. There's not much at Kai Hunter. Yeah, number 2, Kai Hunter. Not really much going on for Surge, man. Like they haven't moved yet. Riley hasn't thrown much of the ball. Some short passes, but nothing crazy. What's up, Alex? Wroclaw looking damn good, right? 2 possessions, 2 scores. If they get a stop here. Yeah, he got the first. Good little delayed jump. Should be 14. Yeah, I mean, if Bender caught the ball, it would have been 14. I'm not sure about the drop, the second one, the slant. That was more, I think that was just a really good defensive play by Wenster. But the out route, absolutely. Yeah, should have been caught. Should have been caught. But to cause a turnover that early is huge. Wroclaw all over this run game. So Vis as well is another one that is very impactful on a run. WYS. Yeah, there he is, 35. Wasn't on that play, but he's someone to look out for. Like, when I'm doing the looking out for ones, there's so many players that I would want to put in there. I've done 12 today. Previously I'd done 5. I wanted to put like 15. Oh, there he goes. That was the first like pass over 5 or 6 yards that we've had from Hennessy. Steigerwald being used a lot, actually. They haven't really used Yannick Meyer or Gary yet, but they've used Steigerwald, which is interesting. Does look good. But they're big. I think that's one of they're shorter, but they're big. So the leverage, they can use the leverage and they can affect the run quite convincingly. A little bit of space here he's met. He got a good gain out of it, but he's met pretty early. Fortunately, there is a Panther down. Hopefully he's alright. But it looks like a first down. More of a sustained drive. I think they're just trying to keep everything calmer, not create any more turnovers. They want to have 2 tries, 2 turnovers. He fought for those yards though, Kandar. Chris's area as well has a brother. For a lot of people that don't know, Terry is going to go D1 as a defensive lineman. So that, like, family, genetic-wise, is insane. I'm excited to see what he can do on defense, but I haven't seen too much of him yet. Here's Hennessy, nearly sacked. Evades it. Has Steigerwald again. Steigerwald has been a big part of the offense so far. He's got, what, 3 catches in the first quarter? And they've been for like probably a total of about 40 yards. Maybe a little less. It's pretty damn good. He's doing well. I don't think he's very old either, Steigerwald. I might be wrong on that one, but I don't think he's very old. The score here would go a long, long way. They need to stabilise. There's Kai Hunter again. Only about 2 or 3. A lot of teams using dual back this year as well. Berlin used a dual back system. Wroclaw used a dual back system. Looks like Surge are kind of committing to more of a dual back. Milan kinda, but not really. They didn't really do much offensively, so I wouldn't say they really have an identity yet. Surge again. Taking a shot, but overthrown. 3rd and 2. Big one here. Just overcooked it. Because Burrell is sticking on that right side, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Burrell's staying on Steigerwald for this play, which is a surprise. I thought they'd move him with Lewis. They've gone to Lewis again over the middle, and he's just caught down to like the 3-yard line. So I think they got, I mean, or maybe maybe move Devon into the slot. Yeah, nice catch. That's what he does, man. But I'm not sure the approach with having Devon stay on the right side. I think they should have Devon following Gaia or Maya. He has to be following one of them. There's Kandar, who is in for the touchdown. There we go, right? So it's a little more evened up now. Surge have showed they can have a full drive. Now we're going to get the first time looking at Wroclaw on a drive that isn't 20 yards. Obviously, Devon with that big return really helped them out. And the fumble was pretty early too. So, see the first real drive for the Panthers. Can't really see the crowd too much, but generally have a pretty good day. Like 15,000 last game. I don't think we have I might be wrong. Have we got official numbers for... Yeah, PAT's good. Have we got official numbers from the last week's attendance? Have a look. I have to use the ELFopedia again. We got 2023, but I don't think we have 2024. But yeah, I think Milan had a bit of a fall off for attendance from last season. I think everyone else has kind of gone up. I know the American fellas on their podcast, and just first down fiasco. I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, fourth down fiasco. I know they said about Milan not being in the league. Maybe they're going to be, they might move to a different Italian team. Potentially, they mentioned the Rhinos as well, who are having a good year, but the IFL is so good this season, so it's kind of tough. But like Florence could attract a crowd. Kind of really depends. I do think they still need to rebrand the team. Because it's a tough one for Milano. How do you improve that? Does that start at the very top? Do you need to try and get new marketing people in? Do you just start trying to maybe just get the best players? I mean, that's got to be the start. Because the best Italian players don't play. I mean, Vertigani plays for the Surge, doesn't play for Seaman. Right, here you go. First return. You got 2 returners. Bender and Burrell returning. Surprising. Let's see what they get. Who's number 1? For Wroclaw. Blanking. Yeah, a little player from boot. Roll out. Good play. Mazen. Oh, it's Casper. Of course it is. I probably should have put him on my my players to watch. I think that might be the most underrated core of players, is the Wroclaw Panthers receiver core. Some of those guys are fucking ballers. It's Duncan again, slinging it up. Just a little bit away at Mazen. Mazen had a step on him there. Like over Tut is an Auburn defensive back. And Mazin had a step. Look, he's got him. Like that's crazy. The Polish receiver is having a step on an Auburn DB. It's a massively underappreciated group. He runs so physical, man, Adams. He's just a bowling ball. Reminds me of like Doug Martin back in the day. Yeah, it might even be video worthy, to be honest. Just a video on the Panthers receivers. Three fronts. Surprising. Good patience. Yeah, like a three front against this running game, I'm not so sure. That's just immediate to first down territory. Like you got 5 on 3. They're spreading those linebackers out a lot, which I'm kind of surprised about. And they've got, I guess they're covering for the screen. We've got 2 high safeties. Even Duncan with the carry. It's an approach. It's an interesting approach for the Surge defensively. We got an injury timeout just before the end of the first quarter. I'm going to get some hobnobs on the go. Luckily, I'm not doing all games. I did all the games last weekend, and it was kind of like some of those games were very slow, so it's hard to really do much out of it. But this one is going to be a lot easier. You got the El Clasico in about half an hour. The score is 10 to the Panthers, 7 to the Surge. So it's close. Oh, Simeon, yeah, he's a fucking savage. He was in the CFL for a little bit. You play for, people forget you played for Munich for like a game. Like last season before moving out of there. I would like to see him more edge. He's kind of a bit of an everywhere line. He's such a good athlete, you can kind of play him everywhere. There he goes. There's Duncan. So big. I mean, the athletes they've got at linebacker, you've got Azaria, who played in the NFL. I know he plays a fullback, but he's still an NFL level athlete. You've got Simeon, who's a CFL level athlete. You've got Susan Javali, who is one of my favourite outside linebackers in Europe. It's a crazy athletic group of players. I'm pretty sure I'm missing someone on that list. Like 47. Who's 47? And they got it's insane. Yeah, they got a bunch of really talented linebackers. El Clasico's kicking off now. I'm not gonna I might put that on dual screen. I will be talking about mostly Wroclaw, but I might have it on the back. I might watch it afterwards. I don't want to have like a crazy amount going on. I like to pay attention to that one. There's David. I think that Madrid are going to win that one quite convincingly, though. It's because they had all the unicorn players come in. So Surge obviously bad for the first 2 years, and then last year they had the unicorns come in, who were, I believe, the GFL champions that year. I think it was more than 70, but I think it was about 75, 80% of their entire team was made up of unicorns. Yeah, it's David again, just 5-6 yards of carry at the moment. Because Riley played for the unicorns. Minton played for the unicorns. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember, a lot of the unicorns played for them. So that's why they got so good. could potentially see that with someone like Potsdam. I'm not a fan of GFL the way they've done stuff this year. I'm not sure if it's going to be really loud, but I fancy grazing. But Potsdam are really good. Dresden are really good. It's just the import rules suck. And I don't like the website. I don't like the streaming of the games. Because you can't skip five seconds. That's why I haven't done like a breakdown on Jason Matthews Sarge, who I want to do one on. I actually vied a lot for Sarge to be in the ELF. I really think he's an ELF level receiver. If you haven't seen Jason Matthews Sarge on return, he's elite. Like an elite return. He's probably one of the best returns in Europe. You know, Devin, he's kind of hard to take off of him. And then Jason Matthews Sarge might be second. Him and Aaron Jackson. Aaron Jackson might be a bit faster in a straight line, but Jason Matthews Sarge is just a human, like, joystick. Yeah, man, you can't even, like, skip 5-10 seconds. So if I see something that happens on the ELF website, and I want to clip it for a thing, how many games does UE have with... Oh, a few. You'd have to go on the ELF website for the link. Yeah. Because we had, I think, 20 Americans at UE. So we would have won quite a few games. Because you had Jay Jr. quarterback. Kerrigan, he was all Ivy League. You had a running back. We had Keanu and Lawrence Cornwall Baptiste, 2 ELF offensive linemen. And we also had people like Lennon Kisler. He could have been an ELF lineman at Swiss team, I believe. And a couple like Briss, who is on the Berlin Rebels. He could be an ELF offensive lineman. Strongly believe that. French. I think that he could be a starting player on the Paris offensive line. Receivers, Jason Matthews Sarge. The Unicorns, AJ Mealing, who's at the Royals. People like Harry Buckland, Jamois Stuart Sinclair, who are like great level UK receivers. Twist, who's like a special teams demon. There we go. Yeah, I think UE would win quite a few games in the ELF. Not all of them, but we would win a couple. Oh, nice. I said that fucking Dwayne was the guy. I made a whole video on Dwayne a while back when he was in New Yorker. I begged Milan to sign him. Ooh, what's going on? Nothing, no. Well done, Dwayne. I'm happy for you. You started off as a centre. Can you believe that? It was a centre when he first started playing. Playing in London. I can't remember if it was Warriors. I think it was Warriors. Pretty sure it was Warriors. Alright, Wroclaw going to kick another field goal here. .43 yards, that's quite a kick. Looks good. Yep, there we go. 13-7, still within the score. Yeah, man, he's a savage. I think the UK would have the best homegrowns out of everyone. I think the UK could have only homegrowns and seriously compete. Justin Glowak, who is an English quarterback, has just went to Ole Miss. Like, if you're telling me, say he graduates in 4 years, he went to JUCO, he was at Eastern Illinois, so I think he's got 2 or 3 years out of eligibility. That's an ELF level quarterback, and he's British. I get him as a homegrown. Fuck yeah. I can have Glenn Tonga, Dwayne Obi, at running back with a bunch of other guys who are also elite level running backs in the UK. UK make great running backs overall. Tyrese Johnson-Fisher and Jacob Smiley plays in New Yorker. Andy Owusu. Like, there's so many great UK running backs. They even need to, you know, receiver. I think would be the only thing I'd be concerned about. We got Gracie Ainsbrook. Yeah, academy kids are feeding into your left. They had it last year with Maurice Baker. Oh, good game. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was talking to a coach at UE. I was saying the academy is the best thing that's ever happened to European American football, and it's not even close. And he disagreed, which is fine. But the academy is the best thing that ever happened to American football in Europe. I will die on that hill. Because not only are they making guys that go over to the States and represent the continent, they're making guys who are going to come back to Europe or are going to play in Europe and contribute to the leagues. Now, there's so many academies. Cincy Sherman, Heltovic, Khalid Adisa in Barcelona, Brian Winter. No, I think the people in the UK would turn up for a UK team. It depends on where it was, but I think they would turn up. We got the NFL games over here. People are starting to recognise it a lot more. I think the people would turn up for an NFL game, an ELF game. Just depends, because a lot of these UK guys, people like Glenn, Chad in this game, Jai Jackson, have really good social media followers. Like, that offensive line would be disgusting. Keanu, Lawrence Cornwall-Baptiste, Toby Letman, Matthew Daltrey, Harry Sayer, Ben Dixon. That's just 6 starting offensive linemen in the league. Little screener. Good game by Lewis. Like, that offensive line would be disgusting. Yeah, but the UK, like, that's Brit Bowl. Like, that's just Brit Bowl. Brit Bowl isn't the highest level of American football in Europe. Linebackers, you got Simeon. David Nzinyon, if you remember him from Berlin. He's a killer. You've got Jai Jackson off the edge. You've got Chad Walrond. Khalid Adisa. Samuel Nzigbo. If you don't know about Samuel Nzigbo, fucking research that. Samuel Nzigbo. Apollo Mbaka. I think it's Apollo Mbaka. Plays for Bryant University. D1 level corner. English. Why's my chair so loud? Yeah, transport was going to be... The transport, I've done a whole thing on Europeans that are entering transport. There was over 9 Europeans that transferred into the transfer portal this year, which I'm not a massive fan of. Riley's taking a shot. Oh, just out of range. Yeah, a lot of Europeans entered the transfer portal this year, which I'm not an incredible fan of. But there were a bunch. I got the graphic that I made a while back for it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so Dimitri Madden transferred, Kofi Taylor-Bowks transferred, and Freddie Pelling transferred. That's just 3 Brits. And then Jules Ney, Cedric Anton, Dominic Broch, and Christian Sleiman also transferred, and that's German, like 4 Germans. Or at least entered the pool. Kofi Taylor-Bowks entering the pool is sad. I really want to see what he could do at Colorado. Oh, Condor with a big run. It's another player that could be, like, if, say in a few years, Kofi Taylor-Bowks, if he went to ELF, would be a savage. Toby Naylor. Like, the linebackers, the lines, the running backs are insane. You wouldn't even need E's or A's on any of those positions. I would spend 2 or 3 E's on the receivers and and maybe 2 on the DBs. And then an American at receiver and an American at DB. Probably American quarterback as well, but Justin is probably just as good as some of the others coming through. He's not committed, I don't think. He's still in the pool. Wait, what happened there? That got blocked? That was weird. The camera kind of shifted. Did that just get blocked? I want to see a replay. Was that AJ again? Probably wouldn't be surprised if it was AJ again. But looking at it was celebrating with Dushan. What's going on here? Surge. What are you doing? Two safeties in 2 games too. I was busy talking about Kofi. I was getting too invested into the UK team. Yeah, that's what I saw too. Shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Surge are not looking like the same team as last year. I've seen last game. I've no doubt they're still an elite team, but kind of mad. Did he kick it like out of bounds to the 1 or 2, or what? Because they haven't put the score up. To be fair, it also says we're at the first quarter, so. I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. Here's Duncan. Another short drive. So many short drives for Wroclaw. And Davis is a killer, so you know he's going to get as many yards as he needs. He's so good. Would like to see a replay of that punt though. Like, what happened with the punt? Just camera just came back, and all of a sudden it's Wroclaw ball. More tricky shit. Duncan is a fucking lead block, you know? Oh my god, it actually worked too. What the fuck? Duncan might be the best blocker in the league. It's 2 rushing touchdowns for Bender. Duncan is the size of like some of the linebackers. He's like 6'4", 6'5", as well. Gee, Bender with a score. Another one of those Jets. They've had 2 of those successful now. Don't often see that. Goddamn. Man, Stuttgart defense getting kind of caught on their back foot. Here's another kick. Kicking's been good so far in this game. Looks good. Yep, 20-0. Or 27, sorry. Damn. I might have to, you know, go back and say Surge might win a close one. I know it's still within reason, but they haven't really looked as comfortable as they were last week. I want to see the punt. I want to see the reverse again. But I really want to see the punt. They haven't updated the score since the kick, so they might be trying to sort out the right, they've listed it as 20, so barely even started the second. I don't think Wroclaw could have really asked for a better start, to be honest. Oh, really? That'd be a shame. Let me just have a little look at return. Good return. That would be, yeah. I mean, they got. It makes sense to have rugby player play as a kicker, but I think that would be kind of a waste of his athleticism because he is an elite level athlete. Like he played over 20 times for the Welsh rugby team, and I don't know much about rugby. Like I'm not a massive fanatic, but I know a little bit. And the Wales team is hard as fuck to get into, let alone 20 times. So using him as a kicker might be a bit of a waste. I know they wanted to use him as a bit of a return specialist, as a receiver and as a wideout, as a running back. I think he'd be best as a running back rather than a receiver. Because learning routes and anticipation and footwork. Oh, big run by Yannick Meyer. Still going. Nice. That's what they needed. That's what they needed. They needed Yannick the ball. He's like never mentioned in top European competitions. Like he needs to be. Just like that, they're in the 21. Like, this game's been insane. This game's been great. It's lived up to the hype so far. See if they can finish the drive off. They haven't been able to get a lot at the end of these drives. They can score a touchdown here, back within one score. Plenty of time still on the clock. Yeah, my comp for Zamet was Latavius Murray. That's what I thought he could be. Because he's like 6'2", he's a big dude. And Latavius Murray is really the only guy with that level of size. There's Kai Hunter, good run. Obviously, except for Derrick Henry, but, you know, Lewis isn't Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's like 250. I think Lewis is listed at like 215, but he's a slimmer 215. There's a flag on the play. Hold him. They kind of stall a little bit maybe in these later, like half of the drives, potentially. It's had a huge run. They got down to they've already gone backwards. Third down and a long way. Looked like a quarterback draw, but oh my god, it worked quite well. Ball's out. Oh my god, the ball's out again. Oh my god, the ball's out again. Oh my god, the ball's out again. Second time the ball's come out. A quarterback draw and that big of a third down is a move. It's a move. I'm not sure if I would agree with it. So defense get a fumble. So that's a second turnover. I guess you could say that the weird safety thing was that Wendland again. Yeah, I thought it was, but they haven't shown a replay of it yet. I wasn't sure if it was. I have heard through mutual connections that AJ does have his sights on the defensive player of the year, and that's what he wants. Which I'm sure he does. Like, what defensive player doesn't want defensive player of the year? But like AJ's training with the DPOY in mind, and you can kind of tell like he's been out of his mind in the last couple of games. Let's see his play calling again. Not much there, just a couple of yards. Bender with 2 rushing touchdowns. Not much there for David. For Wroclaw, just keep doing what you're doing. They're playing so well. Oh, a little bit out of range. That was a tough throw to make. Tut was all over him. Third and 8, tough one. Haven't had a whole lot open up in the passing game, like a few decent plays, but not like an absurd amount. They've just kind of been taking these gains that they've been given. A couple of big chunk plays though. And one to Moreno, which are going to go back to stuff like that. You know, they're really just scheming people open. Who is the OC for Wroclaw? To look at staff, who the OC is. Gabe Lander. Where's Gabe been calling? I'm not like an expert when it comes to coaches. Here's David again. He was at Arizona State. He's actually young. If that is Gabe Lander. Oh shit, he fucking threw coke all over the place. Oh, that's very helpful. It's all in Polish. Yeah, like if this is him, he's only 30. Yeah, it is him. Shit, he's a 30-year-old OC and he's like looking spectacular. Yeah, exactly. He played DB. We knew what he was at DB because he got like a good couple of picks, and I think he got 2 pick sixes. Then he got injured again. And I am sad we didn't get to see Cole though. Bender has been awesome, but I also really want to see Matt Cole. Because I talked all this preseason about how he was the best receiver. Short one out to Mazin, nothing there though. Ball comes out, but that's an incomplete pass. Hell of a play though. Didn't Winston get a massive hit last week? A lot of rotation on these corners from Surge. Sven again, just taking what he's given. I was worried about, and there we go, running back's out of backfield again. I was worried about Duncan coming in and watch some of his Dresden tape. And he would kind of just sling it, but he looks this year like he's a lot more dialed in. Not that he wasn't dialed in with Dresden, but he just had so much around him in Dresden. Like he had Tommy, he had Austin Mitchell, he had Nico Barrow. There's a run from David, just takes it easy. Third downs, big third downs coming in clutch here. So he can kind of get away with throwing it a little bit more deep and being a bit more risky. But with this, he's just picking them apart. It's like 5, 6, 8, 7 yard gains. Just picking them up. With that level of run game as well. Yeah, Gabe Lambert might now be one of my favourite OCs. He might be top 2. Simeon creeping off the edge. But they're playing their linebackers wide, right? That's not just me. They got people like Simeon, who's a great linebacker, and they're playing him a lot more wide. I think that probably is the Panthers' offense being clever again. They're stacking their receivers an awful lot and forcing the nickels or the safeties to come. You either got to play and move a linebacker out or take him out and put a nickel. If you don't, that's going to run that short screen behind it. So it is clever. That would nothing there, but another third down. Surge haven't stopped much in the third downs. So we'll see how they do with this. They've stacked that line. They're trying to send heat. There they open. Oh, great. Oh, it nearly worked, but just didn't have the protection in front of him. I thought for a second that might have been genius, but Doesn't have the protection. I'm gonna quickly let my dog in. He got bit, so he's wearing pajamas at the moment, just to cover up his wound. Don't want it to get infected. But I will leave my door just a little bit open so we can go in and out. Eligible player downfield. I hate that rule. I'm not a fan of an eligible player downfield. I think if I was going to remove a rule, it would be that one. A close second would be intentional grounding. I don't like intentional grounding. I get its purpose, but like it's a bit harsh. I thought there's a 15 yards and a loss of down. Seems a bit much. I also think safety should be worth more while we're at it. Make safeties 4 points. Right, 4th and 4. Kick way out of the back of the end zone. Right, Surge need take a little bit of time off the clock, I think. You know, we've got 5.5 minutes. Yeah. It's not crazy high. We can't see to you might have better eyes than I do, but it's reversed, isn't it? What's the score, Alex? Still 7-0? I'll probably tune into it at halftime during this one, just to see what's up. Oh, Donadelli looks good. I wasn't 100% on Donadelli going in. He looks like he could be a problem. Oh, Hennessy taking a shot. Oh, just off the tips. Just off guys' fingertips. Oh my god. So close yet so far. Just a little bit too much on it. Hennessy's been like a couple of inches away from having some excellent plays. Go straight back to it though. Immediate pressure. He rolls around and down. He gets maybe a flag for late hit, which is kind of unfortunate. 14-7 Madrid makes sense. Surprised is kind of what. I mean, I thought Madrid might take more. I do need to watch their games. My boy Mario Flores is playing in it. Unnecessary roughness call there is kind of harsh. Oh, another missed kick. Sounds about right. I'll tune into it during the halftime of this one. See what's up. Dragon stock raised a lot last week. Here's Yannick Meyer again. Got some space. Oh no. Fair play. I mean, not good, but I'm happy it just wasn't a missed kick. Haven't had any missed kicks in this one so far, which is pretty damn special. Let's play it down. Yeah, I'll check into that one at the half. Second and 1. 5.5 minutes. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm not sure how the league would go about that. but that would definitely help the accessibility of the game. Oh, he hurdled him. I think he did. I'm not entirely sure. The angle went great, but he got another one. Yeah, like a live scores feature would certainly be cool. I think everyone would like that. It's just, like, I get the idea of a pay-per-view model and a subscription service and stuff like that. It's just a lot to ask for viewers that aren't viewers that don't know about it. Like if I saw a league and I was interested in it, oh, Kai Hunter with a good run, a really good run. Oh, Kai Hunter's still going. There's a flag, but he's down to like the 4-yard line. It's a penalty. Not sure if that. Ah, no, it's not going to stand. But likely. That's a shame. Kai Hunter's a good number 2 back. Shows the speed, shows the balance. Yeah. Exactly. It is 20-7, just in case you did want the score one. I'm not sure why it says message restricted, but I saw what you put. I'm not sure why it restricted the message, but I saw what you meant, AP. Let's come back though, Alex. Didn't stand. Yeah, it's 20-7. I'll be the score guide. 2nd and 20 though. It's unfortunate after that big run, but here he goes, going for the shot, but it's deflected. 3rd and 20. Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, retracted. It says retracted, not restricted. That's my fault. Yeah, he got fucking hit a lick. Another surge player down. With 4 minutes plus, a 3rd and 20 as well. I think it's quite likely we see Roke will get another drive. Oh, damn. I am live. It says I'm live. I think that's just problems with streaming. Oh, we had last week where some people said about it dropping out. I didn't have that issue. I think I had it once where the stream like ended completely and then started back up when Rodion got that pick 6. So I wasn't able to see the pick 6 live, which is a bummer. Right, so this is a big hit. Oh no. This was a Yannick Meyer completion. I was kind of bracing for Riley to get hit, and then he just delivers a good pass. Unless it's the next play. Yannick Meyer, though. Been saying, man. Best Austrian receiver. Up there with people like Jordan Boer. Maybe this one's Riley's big hit. It might be. He is running. He's still running. And take a big hit there. He started running and closing towards the sideline. Again, I was just gonna like waiting for it to happen. He's done a really good job though of locking in for this this drive. Getting out at 20, rush there for a big gain. Inside the red zone, inside like what, 11? Oh, 9. It's a generous spot. Kandar, good run. Up to the 4. Another surge. Landman slow to get up. That's going to kill him. If those injuries are substantial, that's going to kill him. Not exactly a hot take, but you get what I mean. Tennessee again for the touchdown. Nice play. Straight back in it. I think Wroclaw got another drive. It's close though. We knew it would be a good game. It's looking solid. It's looking like a good one. No read option. AJ not able to get him down for the line. But within 6 too, which is not a great score for the Wroclaw. Like they need another hit, you'd think, just to make themselves a lot more comfortable. Because one touchdown PAT and they're done. Like they're behind. The kick is up and good. Been a hell of a start to the game of the week. Right, the kicking has been good. The offense has been good. A couple of turnovers. But I'm not necessarily opposed to that as a defensive, former defensive player. Even that stretching the definition of player. Right, let's see what Duncan's got. Both of these guys kind of similar, to be fair. Hennessy and Duncan. Big arm, physical runners. Their profiles match up quite well, I think. Duncan is a bit bigger. I think that Riley's a little bit more poised. But hell, I mean, Duncan's looked excellent so far. So, and Riley's been overthrown a couple of balls. Two and a half minutes. 3 timeouts. I'm glad they haven't just all burned through their timeouts too. That was something that was kind of annoying me. Was in week 1, where like not everything's on the same page. So we had everyone using the timeouts, and the halves were taking forever. Good kick though. Yes, Devon tripped up just past 20. The crazy thing is, like, a bad return for Burrell was like 35 yards. A bad return. This Panthers jersey is also my favourite in the league too. Just the powder blue. Right, 2 minutes, 20 seconds, 3 timeouts. Yeah, agreed. And Riley's been around the block too. Riley's been in Europe for a few years. Adams with a good run. Yeah, Riley can move. There's a lot of those kind of prototype coming into the league at the moment. Like the bigger dudes who can move. You got Riley, you got Duncan, Mangle could even fit into that at the moment. That run against the Vikings was really good. 2-minute warning. Let me like check in. I'm gonna check in to the. Why is that so loud? There we go. I'm gonna check in to the Dragons. $14-6 still. Those uniforms do look clean though. It's Dwayne again just fighting off about 7 dragons. Such clean uniforms though with the white Dragons uniform. That might be up there with the other one. I don't think it's as good, like it's still a really solid one. But man, that Barca home kit is gorgeous. AJ is like unhinged as a linebacker. I love it. Second goal, Chris Helbig. I'm going to call play action there. I've been talking about all off season. Was not. He's gone to Dwayne now. Touchdown, Dwayne Obi. It's his second. He can receive out of the backfield. People forget about that. He got quite a lot. I think he got a pretty good amount of receiving yards. All Black. I'm not. Like, they're good, and I use them as a thumbnail. But I'm not as big of a fan of the Stuttgart Black as other people, just because I don't really like the yellow as much. At all. Oh, big one for Gentry Adams. Big gain. Yeah, I'm just not a massive fan of the yellow. Yeah, agreed. The Catalan flag. 90 seconds. Duncan surveying up top out bounds. A flag late. Probably late hit, right? Madrid kind of coming in. 20-6. Pending the extra point. Oh, they already. Damn, they went for a 2-point conversion. Didn't even see that. I was too focused on the Wroclaw game. Oh, they did get it though. Because Madrid made a couple of choices. They've lost a couple of players. They've recruited more on the offensive line. Big cat. That was a fucking dime by Duncan there. Into Jasper. Hell of a play. Looks like a good crowd in Madrid there. Like, looks pretty full. Especially with a debut game. Could kind of go either way. People don't really know about the team, or people are excited for it to turn up. Oh, shot. Is that picked? Oh, Fettig was picked. He picked it. That might be what the Surge needed. Holy shit, that might be what the Surge need to come back in this one. A minute and change. They could definitely still get another score out of that. I'm just saying. So he went deep. 30 just high points, gets underneath the route. Beautiful job. He's just a fucking ball hawk. It's going to have to be a hell of a drive for the Surge, though. It's going to have to be like 95 yards. They do have 3 timeouts, so. Still early in the second quarter for the El Clasico. Can't I get some space? Quarter timeout here, maybe. Who's running back for Barca? It wasn't Monton. Oh, it's Hamza. Right, Surge letting the clock run. Looks like they're just gonna. Well, they got a decent gain out of that. Maybe they will call a timeout, but it looks like they might be letting some of the clock run off. Levi's offensive line is just suspect. Very suspect. That's halftime with the Panthers and the Surge, 20-14. It's just like, man, everyone's through. There's 3 Bravos that are completely through. They just can't be like that. Levi is too good as an athlete or as a player to be dealing with that bad of an offensive line. Like, it's really bad. I thought I fumbled that. Oh shit, he's still going. Oh my gosh, I tuned in at the right time. Oh no. I'm too excited. Oh my gosh. It was so good it made me choke. Shit. Oh my goodness. What a fucking play. I'm like choking on food. That's how good it was. That caught me so off guard. And hobnobs are very bitty, so I got like all rammed up in that throat. But 28, maybe 29. 29. And running away with it. Holy shit, though. We need to die on stream. That's not great. I saw the ball come out, and a fucking returner's got it. He's weaving it around. I just started just dying. A huge gap now for Madrid. Shows the levels, I think. Because like Barcelona's first game was fun, but you know, Madrid are a legit team. We got a lot of the old Barcelona Dragon players playing for them. I was realising Alessandra's back too. I haven't seen him much due to the game, but alright, Donadele. Even the special teams ain't blocking, man. Well, he's turned upfield though. Can't see exactly where with the cameras stuff, but got about 30 out of it. I think the Austrian rivalry is going on. There's so many rivalry games this weekend. I'll need to be watching this one on stream, but I'll probably watch the ones afterwards. Honestly, I think having another 6-hour stream, me choking already like an hour and a half in, it's a bad omen, bro. Do you want to see the numbers there? Like the attendance numbers? Obviously Wroclaw's going to be lower, but Madrid looks really good. They got a bunch of time to clock though. No flip. Out to the running back. Good little play. Is that to try and use Donadele, I think, a little bit of everywhere. Which makes sense. I haven't seen Jamal yet as well. I'm expecting to see Jamal. I'm not sure what time he's on, but American times for these games are going to be unfortunate. A little bit of run now. Where's Alessandro? He's wearing 0, right? Bowen, number 9. Definitely a player to look out for. Sebastian Bowen. As well as Hugo Rivero. Former Potsdam guy. Look at the immediate pressure. Bowen's got sacked. Look at the immediate pressure that he's under. Iraris or Iraoris. I'm not sure how to say it. I think I pronounced it wrong. I did a whole video on like the sleepers. He was one of them, number 91. But it's instantaneous pressure from Madrid. Barcelona just don't have the line for him. Is Levi taking a shot? Caught it down to Daddy. There he is. He's just going to be the X factor on Glenna. Glenna does struggle in coverage. I don't think he'll be too happy if you ever heard that, but Luke Glenna does struggle in coverage, especially those faster guys. He's more of like a box guy than get butch tackles. I don't think he's necessarily a hash to hash. That's my evaluation on him anyway. The Dragons mighty close to scoring here. There's Levi again, just still fighting for his life. Flags are around. Bravos player down. Not sure who it is. Can't tell. 26. Let me check. Garcia. Cesar Garcia. There's flags and injuries there and halftime in the other one. I'm not sure if I can check in on the Raiders one. I do kind of want to see that score too. If they've started yet. Let's have a look. Oh, they have. Raiders are massive. Vikings are massive favourites in that one, but 3-0 Raiders currently. They're about to kick another field goal. The Irish kicker, who's nailed it. See, he now counts as Austrian for all of them. He might be there for a few years. They're going to sign for an EE, are they? So he might be in Tyrrell for years. That's 3-0. That's 6-0 to the Raiders. Certainly interesting. I think Vikings are still going to ultimately win that one. I wasn't massively impressed with the Vikings, to be honest, but you know, they did eventually get the win, but I'm still not convinced as them of title contenders. Here's Barcelona Resin again. Took a flag in that one, 1st and 20. Levi with a hope and a prayer. It's miles out of the backfield. Let's check back in. Like, watch one play at a time. Kick off to Hunter Nichols. Dangerous. But he got levelled. Unfortunate. Unfortunate timing. Yeah, they did the end of the first too. Raiders yet to score. Vikings yet to score. Maybe the Raiders defense, you know, obviously the Milan were bad, but maybe it was also a combination of the Raiders D being good. They got a good amount of turnovers. Let's carry again at the middle. Let me switch back to my El Clasico. And another player's down. That's fucking tough. Let's go. I hope that's not Donadelli that's injured. I don't think it is, but that would certainly suck if it was. Still halftime in that one though. In the oh, it was shit. Oh no, Donadelli's gone down. No one wants to see that. We just walked up and then just went down. What happened with that? Ben Holmes took a shot. That's a good play. Oh, I have Reece Horn. I forgot it's Reece Horn's return. I completely forgot about that. He looks good in the Vikings uniform, though. I can't lie. Immediate flag on Carey's run, which is a shame. We don't really go much anywhere. Let's go back to Dragons. 4th down. I keep joining these games at like the best possible times. It is quite good. Just while we're in the halftime of our one. Levi looking left. Oh my god, was that picked off in that fucking suplex? What the fuck? It kind of jittered. But I'm pretty sure that's picked off. Who was that by? Is that Glenna? Let's just say Glenna won the best in coverage. He's just got a pick. Yeah, so he threw it into Glenna. And then Glenna got suplexed by Donadelli. Damn. Donadelli's strong as fuck. I can't lie. That's Levi's. That's a pick for Levi Lewis. He's not massively impressed, but also he has a pretty bad offensive line, so it's hard for Levi Lewis to be good with the lackluster offensive line. Like, well, not even that. It's just bad. Let's be honest. It's not good. They lost so many of those guys, and like they had a good offensive line last year. They really did. Like, it was not elite, but it was solid. I think it did the job. This year it doesn't. Just skipping between games. We'll go back onto just Wroclaw when the second half starts, though. Now big into another injury, man. A lot of players getting hurt in this one. What's going on? Right. Vikings and Panthers are warming back up. I keep saying Vikings. Surge and Panthers to keep warming up. Check back in with the Vikings. Oh, the socks are like a slightly different shade of purple now. Oh no. That's a shame. They got very slightly changed to purple. See what Vienna can do though. If they can't beat the Raiders, who aren't considered a contender, to be honest. Vikings look a little bit like they're struggling. Just a tad. I haven't seen a crazy amount of the play so far, but here's Bua. He's stopped short. Barely makes it down to the first down marker. Yeah, man. I'm not so sure about Vienna this year. To be honest with you, I'm not massively feeling what they're bringing. A good team, no doubt. But am I putting them in an elite category? Based on what I've seen in like half of this first quarter, not so sure. They obviously have the pieces. But at the moment, I think Ben Holmes is looking a bit like Preston Hare for Hamburg last year, who is a good player. So I don't necessarily at the moment think that they're championship caliber. That's just my humble opinion. Third and 4 for Vienna. Alright, that was a really good play. He finds Beer Bomber over the middle. That was a good play. I'm happy to see Beer Bomber kind of working more into it. He's been getting. First game he got a few. Didn't get a score. Let's check. There we go. So Surge and the Panthers are going to kick back off. So I'm going to close my multi-screen. I think they've started to kick off though. This just went straight to an ad. Yeah, they're getting ready for it. So I'll have to check back in with the other games in a minute. Let's see what they bring, but we're back with the Surge and the Panthers for the second half. First half was good from both teams. Surge started very slowly, but have worked their way back into it. That pick at the end as well to deny them any points scored towards the end of the half was huge. Both teams have had turnovers. Both teams have had some good touchdowns. Wroclaw, I think, still have the momentum, I would say. They did throw the pick early, like just before the end, but they are still up by 6 points. It's been quite a fast-paced game, which I'm happy with. I don't massively like when games go over like 3.5 hours. When a very stop-start, I get disengaged. I think I definitely got disengaged with some of the games last week, but this one has kept me going. Like the Wroclaw versus Berlin game. Now that was fucking awesome. A bit camera problems. Surge have done very well in covering these kickoffs too. Like, Panthers haven't been able to get too much off the kickoff. You know, people like Chad. Chad's, like I said, he's fucking fast as a safety, and he commits himself to the tackle. Right, they get another chance to score. Pick on the last drive. They've had a couple of 3 and 4 and outs. So they need a little bit more momentum, I think. Started hot and have kind of cooled off. Big hit by Chad. But Jakob Mazen, good hands, stays onto it. OG of the league, one of the very few OGs left in the league. 3 years, we've had so many players come and go. You left to the graphic about it. It was about like players who have spent the first 4 years, all of them in the league. There's like 20, maybe 30. Immediate flag. Don't take a shot for a flag, Steven. He's taking a big hit just for not much. Oh, I turned the commentary off. I'm going to have that on a low volume. Just so I can hear the flags. Not sure if that is view. I don't think anyone can hear that, but you never know. I don't want to get in trouble with the league. But having like the commentary on. Another run, not much there though. Surge defense has definitely worked back into it. Definitely get a lot more comfortable. Not as many open holes for the run game. That's for sure. It's taking a shot over the middle off the hands. Very nearly picked off. That was close. That was. I don't think if that didn't take a deflection off the hands, that might have been picked. He's got a laser beam of an arm when he wants to, though. It's just a bit too high for Casper to grab. 3rd and 11. Step back again, taking a shot to the sideline again, but no one there, no flags. Wroclaw looking for flags, they're not going to get them though. So he's going to get the ball back. Duggan's starting to open up a little bit more with the ball. Not taking those shorter gains anymore, he's trying to make those chunk plays happen. Not sure how I feel about that. And then they had something good when they were going for those shorter chunk plays. Shorter, like, yardage situations. Rather than the big 20, 30 yard bombs. But I guess we'll see, he might just be trying to prove something after the pick. That, I believe, is his first pick of the year. I don't think he got one against Berlin. Pretty sure he didn't. Surge back on the ball. Chance to go up. They have not led yet in this game. They're without their A receiver. They are now definitely winning the momentum swings. Running game is heated up. They've got a lot of their receivers involved. Steigerwald's been a big part. Yannick Meyer was definitely coming at the end of that second half. Geyer, of course, is everywhere. They also got a lot of guys go down with injuries on the offensive line, so. Kandar again up the middle. Good gain, still up. That's a really solid run. That's about 15, 20 yards. He might be a breakout player this year too. Good vision. Falls forward. Good angles and a run. Because again, he's launching it to Geyer. Oh, it's just off the tips again. Like, he's been so close so many times. Just off the fingertips again for Geyer. He had his man burned. Hennessy just needs to take a little bit off of it. Just a little bit. Go at 75%, not 80. So close, like multiple times. Timeout surge. Don't want to check too much on the scores.
Stuttgart, the first timeout, 30 seconds.
Alright, Surge back on. Oh, they jumped. Everyone always needs to mess with me as soon as I'm like on the stream. Most annoying thing.
Throw zone traction. Number 47, defense.
I like one on defense.
5 yards. Second down.
Second down, Surge. And moving up. Not with being as many flags in this one. Definitely better than week 1. I think all round. Like, from the referee standpoint and also from the player standpoint. Running, is that Tut? Is that Christian Tut? Lined up a running back and took the receiver role in that play. Got a little bit out of it. Nothing crazy. It's a good catch. Not a whole lot out of that one though. And a flag on there though.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness.
Defense. 96 defense, penalties 15 yards, automatic first down.
Not sure what that was for. I don't think that was for the corner or the DB that pushed him out of bounds. That would have been a soft penalty. But they moved up 20 yards just off the last 2 plays, just off of penalties. Is Riley. Oh, great spin move. Oh my god, he's still going. I think he got brought down like maybe a yard or 2, but he earned that yard or 2. I'll give him that. He certainly earned that yard or 2. Just evades it, move up the middle, spins off the hit. Isn't able to get too much out of it, but only 3 yards. Is a pass to Geyer. There we go. Lewis Geyer touchdown. Surge tied up pending extra point. Great catch by Geyer. He's on the rise again this season. Scored last week. Great hands there. Just snags it. Beats the corner. Walks in. Just an inside slant route. Very nice. 2020. So we had a 10-0 start. Couple turnovers. Surge really look like they're taking the better out of this one at the moment. The PAT is good. So Surge are now winning for the... oh, no, wait, it's no good. It looked like from the underneath angle like it was good. Alright, so we're tied. Surge are not winning. Yeah, that looked like it was fine from that angle, and then... it's unfortunate. No good. 2020. Tied game. Third quarter. Surge. Getting the momentum back. Cooking on offense. Wroclaw. A lot of flags on the defense. Offense kind of stalled out a little bit on that last drive. Still a bunch of time. Like, panic buttons are certainly not on. There's so much time left this game. There's still 12 minutes left. So we got a long time. Those 2 drives didn't take any time off the clock. 'Cause people got out of bounds or they would. Flags. There's Burrell. Not too much. Yeah, that one big return for the punt, but nothing really on the kick. Be a lot more effective on the punt than the kick at the moment. Having 2 return... oh, here's Bender. Good return. Having 2 returners, I'm not so sure about. I think a lot of Americans like to return the ball there. Especially the skill position Americans, I think, like to return the ball. Guess it's just extra touches. But if I'm Wroclaw, I'm letting Devon take every single one of them. No offense to Bender. Is they can do a lot of damage. But it's Devon Bro. Got 7 of them last year. Well, no, 5, and then 2 punt returns. Might be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure it was that way around. Alright. Giving a Bender the ball in the backfield. They're using him a lot. It really makes me want to see how they would have used Cole. Because even when Cole comes off the injury reserve, it's kind of hard to take Bender off when he's been this good, right? He's got 2 rushing touchdowns in this game. He did drop that ball earlier. But I kind of feel like he made up for it. It's Adams. Good game. And they're going back to the run game a lot more now, which is a good move. Simeon creeping up to the edge. Him and Keanu's a good matchup, but Keanu's going to pull. Ah, stuffed. Nothing on the run there. Nothing at all. Adams. 2nd and 14. Wroclaw definitely slowing down a little bit offensively. I'm sure they'll have next play, they'll score a big one. Kind of seems to be my curse at the moment. That and nearly dying on hobnob biscuits. Either way, you know, not great. That was a good run earlier in the drive. Not much there. Going on a run again. They're kind of swelling the run up a little bit. Surge. Sending a lot of people off the edges. Maybe Panther need to go back to having that like stack formation they have with the receivers to try and draw out one of the outside linebackers. Make the box a little bit lighter. I really like they did that, but kind of stray away from it in this one. And they're going to punt. Good one. Lands with Tut, who isn't able to get much out of it. Back to Surge. Could have a bit of a comeback here. Obviously, the Panthers kind of came back last week against the Berlin Thunder, kind of. It wasn't like a huge... No, it was quite a big comeback. I actually can't remember what like the biggest comeback is in the ELF history. I don't think there have been a lot of comebacks. No, tunnel screen again. They're using that a lot. Yannick Meyer in a bunch of space. Oh, he's fucking nearly gone. Gee, that's a great gain. Yannick Meyer is so fast. There's a flag. No, don't call it back. Let that play stand just for the sake of it. Oh, ineligible players downfield. I hate that rule. I hate the rule of ineligible players downfield. It sucks. No, we've just lost that really good play. Right. I'm not a fan of it at all. 0 point to it, having that flag in. Livid. Livid. I'm not even a Surge fan, but if I was, I'd be pretty devastated with that one. Second 7, Hennessy looking around. He's brought down again. He's been taking a bit of a beating though, Hennessy. It's certainly not been a comfortable game for him. He's taking a severe amount of damage. There's a big 3rd down now. There he goes. Looking to take a shot. Oh, we got it! Yannick Meyer with a return back. There we go. He deserves that. He deserves that. No flags. Thank Christ for that. Oh my goodness. He deserves that after that tunnel screen. Just a little bit too little on it this time, but he gets the job done. Hennessy. Just into the end, right in the chest. Yannick Meyer. There he goes. Oh, quick one. So it gets him from a tough 3rd down straight into scoring position. More flags. Flags coming in the second half quite a bit though. And multiple on the Wroclaw defense. Last drive, we have intentional ineligible players downfield. Face mask calls. A lot of bad penalties. Well, you know, not necessarily calls, but a lot of drive ending penalties, or you know, drive stalling penalties. This chair is incredibly loud. Alright, on the 11. Let's see what they got here. Oh, immediate edge pressure. Runs into the D tackle. Got a little bit out of it, but not a lot. Yeah, more ref timeouts. Second half has stalled, right? It's been quite a slow second half. Might check in with some of the other scores, but I don't want to like. Last time I tried to do that, it resetted all of them, and I missed like the first part of the Ride Fire game. For some reason, we got another big break. And now an official timeout. So not really sure what's going on now.
Timeout. Stuttgart. Take second timeout. 30 seconds.
Not sure really why we started having an influx of flags now. But, you know, let's hope that it cleans up. We had quite a few injuries on both teams. Save in the other game in the Barcelona one, from what I saw. A lot of Madrid players going down. But very long extended break. Not really sure why. There's like multiple minutes, like a minute or two, and then an official timeout. By the surge. Here we go. Back onto it. Onto the 11. Waiting for this play for a minute now. So it's going to have to be a killer. Rolls out. Over the top. Oh! Geyer again. That's a great play. I mean, some of the Panther players are saying they didn't catch it. I don't think the refs made a call yet. Maybe they have. Just people... Some of the surge are celebrating it. But I didn't see any refs' hands go in the air. Let's have a look at the replay. Face left, rolls out right. Throws out a jump ball. Oh, it kind of covers it. I can't really see. Oh, they did call a touchdown. They did call a touchdown. So that's 26-20. Hell of a comeback by the surge. They started slow, but they've just been ramping it up. And they're going to kick the PAT and potentially... This is the first time they've been leading. Timeout for the refs again. Oh my goodness. A very weird last couple of minutes for the refs, man. Not going to lie. Let me check in with some of the other games. While they do that. Right, so that was just started. Milan and Raiders has just started. There's a booth review. Simultaneous booth reviews in the Surge and Panthers and Raiders and Vikings games. What's the Vikings one for? They're both at the same time. Looking at this, like, the same booth. They're looking at if Geyer maintain possession, and then Holmes, whether his knee was down, but it doesn't really show, but it does kind of look like his knee was down from that angle. Let me check in with the Dragons game. Alright, so that was halftime, but it hasn't shown us a score, which is kind of tough. Let's go back to Vienna. Oh, they overturned the touchdown. That's big. Alright, Ben Holmes' knee was definitely down, but they overturned the touchdown for the Surge. So that's 3rd and 5, 2020. Touchdown taken off the board. That's a big one. And back up. Go straight to the well again, but it's overthrown, but it's going to be a 4th down. That's unfortunate. To have a touchdown stripped from you is never good. But I don't think there's much doubt that Ben Holmes' knee was down there. That's a different play, but that was a Jordan Boer long reception down to the 5-yard line. Right, Surge going to kick a field goal. They haven't led yet since the removal of that score. They haven't led for a second during this game. So this will be the first time they go up. There we go. So, I'll read them all now. So, Surge have just scored. So now they're up 23-20. The Vikings and Raiders is 6-6. The Bravos and Dragons is in halftime, but I think it's 29-6 in favor of the Bravos. And then the Munich Ravens and Milano have just, like, this second kicked off. Let me just check in with the score, though, because you never know. It's not telling me. Let me go out.
5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining here in our third quarter.
Let me try again. Still 0-0 in that one. So still 0-0 in Milan Ravens. Or I should say Milan Munich, really. So Milan Munich 0-0. Surge, Wroclaw 23-20 in favour of the Surge. Vikings and Raiders still 6-6. And Bravos and Dragons suspected 29-6 to Bravos, but unconfirmed because in half-times they've removed the scorecard. Good play. Right. We go back just into the Panthers game.
Tight trips right now as Duncan will go up.
But the Panthers versus Surge has been a good game. It's been back and forth. It's been difficult to kind of predict. There's been very clear sways of momentum. Panthers started hot, got a couple of turnovers, scored early. Surge then at the end of the first half started to get their own back, got the big pick before the half and started to score a little bit more easy. Their offense has been gradually getting better every drive. But the Panthers have also been kind of killed with flags. Like defensively especially. They had the NSA roughness at least once. They had a face mask. So that's like, and they had a neutral zone infraction. So that's like they're nearly 40 yards given up just from that. They got quite lucky with the touchdown not being given though. The camera angle wasn't great. Injury to a Panther player. Third and 12. Panthers haven't had much in the last few offensive drives. Duncan's like he's going to sling this one. There we are, over the middle. Great play, finds a space. I think he got it. That was a really good job by the receiver there, Bernat, to find space. He's just a vet. Bernat's been around for the block. He's not going to try and just cut up field and try and, you know. He's going to get 12 yards. He's not going to try and cut back, hit a move, try and go for 25. He's going to get what you give him. There we are. So Duncan's now moving a lot more back into the first quarter, where he's just taking the 4-5 gains, taking the 7-8 yard gains, and not trying to throw deep balls every play, which I think is perfect. I think they've kind of reeled him back in a little bit because he was getting thrown a few of these deep balls. But these shorter games are open for Wroclaw. But more flags. Clock is ticking. Scoring is slowed down in the second half. Both teams have tightened up. Big pressure. He stayed in the pocket really well there to deliver that ball. The ball came out. It got knocked out by the defender. But the fact that he stayed in that pocket when he had some serious pressure, that's what he liked. He had two edges about to clamp down him, but I think it was, yeah, Jakob Madsen just drops the ball. It's a little bit behind him, but he's not able to really reel it in, which is tough. Another third down. He's looking right. He's going to go for it again. Oh, great catch by Bender. Oh, my goodness. Full extension. He's got hands, like, no doubt. And he can rush with the ball as well. Like, Bender's legit. And as a DB last year, to be a receiver this year and be this high level is seriously impressive. But that's full extension. Beautiful. It's still the... It says third down. I think last time was second down. I think there was just a mistake on the down markers. So this is now third down. Takes a another drop by Madsen. That's multiple drops in this drive. That's unfortunate. Like, really unfortunate. Was it Jakob Madsen? Was it Bernat? I can't tell. I think it was Madsen. But that is a bad drop. Another fourth down. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. We're starting to head into crunch time. We are heading into where you kind of need to be scoring. I mean, they're not in the fourth. They're not, it's not danger time yet, but I don't think they've got past their own 50 for a while. Good pump. Takes a Wroclaw bounce for sure. Surge. Could potentially see a score. Kind of gives them that edge. Kind of what the Panthers did last week with Berlin, where it was close. They get a 10-point gap. They just can't quite overtake. That could be what we see here. Just on the reverse. But Surge will show serious adversity. One of the big things I was thinking about during this whole week of build-up was just how the Wroclaw team dealt with the adversity of the Berlin score and then overcame it, and that might be a big factor in this. But it looks like it's been the other way around. That Surge have been the ones facing adversity with the early turnovers and early scores. Oh, that's a beautiful pass by Hennessy. Oh, that was a beautiful pass by Hennessy. Oh, and he's down at the 4-yard line. Oh my goodness. An absolute fucking peach of a ball by Hennessy. Just swishes it. And then a receiver is able to outrun pretty much everyone. It's just a balance. Tries to stiff arm. Loses his balance. Down to the 4 or 5. That might be the pass. I think that is the pass of the day so far by Hennessy. Going to run into Kandai, who is clean through. 9-point gap now, pending extra point. Wroclaw haven't scored in a while. Surge's offense has just got better and better and better. They seem to be a team that they're always better the next drive. You know what I mean? That kind of seems that's how that their system. Nice. PAT is good, which means 30-20 in favor of the Surge. I said close. I did say close. You check the. Actually, I didn't check scores too much. I'll check them in a minute. Two and a half minutes. Left to the third. Quick score by the Surge. Panthers need something. They need something quickly. Just to get some confidence back. I'm going to turn off my fan as well. I'm getting kind of cold. It's not really what you want. Hell of a performance by the Surge. Hell of a performance by the Surge. They've kept Burrell largely out of the return game. So you absolutely need to do. You cannot give Devin Burrell like multiple chances. You're just gonna concede at some point. We're going back to that stack, but it seems like Surge aren't respecting the stack. And they do throw it, but it's blown up. Mitch Fettig with a big hit. I think they've kind of figured that out. That the stack was stretching out the linebackers. So they made the adjustment just to like walk the corner down and risk it with their safeties that can crash down on it. And it dared them to throw it, and it looks like that might not really be a thing that Wroclaw wanted them to do. Duncan's under a lot of pressure. He's let it fly. Oh, did he catch that? Mazin making up for his drops with that ball. Did he get both feet? Looked like he got both his feet down. Great catch. Great awareness as well to keep the toe taps. Great play there by Duncan though, just to avoid all the pressure. A little bit of momentum coming in for the Panther now. There we are, looking right, looking left. He's got a man open in the flats, but he's not taking it. The flag is there. He's unloaded it anyway. Mazin being a big player in this drive. There's a flag that might be for holding. A lot of Surge players on the floor for that one. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I can't really see too much from that angle. Holding. Yeah. Unfortunate. Have another play drawn back by flags.
Please reset the game clock to 1 minute 11 seconds. Please reset the game clock 1 minute 11 seconds. Thank you.
Duncan again. Taking a lot of heat from the Surge. He does get a playoff again to Mazin. Mazin's been a huge one for this one. But he's dragged down at the 50. So yeah, I won't really go for much. The interior I talked about for the Surge in like one of my videos has been like a serious problem for like everyone that they played against. They're just so big up the middle. It's hard to really like stop them. I'm trying to think who has like the best interior line. Probably the Fire. Last week I would have said Munich, but they didn't really do much. They kind of got stifled a little bit in the last one. So, second and 21. Maybe a couple more plays for the end of the third. Ain't gonna get much out of it though. Second and 21. Immediate pressure up the middle by Chris Malumbo. He played at Colorado. I think he sacked Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen. I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty kind of that's kind of cool for the league. He's a monster. He's definitely a player who I wanted to see because the stats weren't up for the ELF last week. I wanted to see how many pressures he got, but I don't think they have pressures in the ELF yet. I would like to see them do that, but you know, maybe I'm asking a lot. But I think Malumba's probably got some of the most pressures from the interior line. Oh, he's going up. That's a rainbow, but it's incomplete. Never really looked like it had a target. It just kind of tested Bender. That's 3rd and 21. We're going to give the ball back to the Surge. If the Surge can score here, I think they wrap it up. He goes 37-20 up. That's probably it. That'll be 3 possessions. I'm happy to see Chad doing well as well. I like Chad. He's a good player. He's just been injured so much. And he's been on bad teams. Like he was on Cologne. He was on... I think he was on Istanbul. Was he on Istanbul? No, he wasn't on Istanbul. Was he? I feel like he was somewhere before Cologne, but I can't remember. But he's never really been able to flourish an excellent amount. And I think with the Surge, he's been allowed. Are they calling that a fumble? Did he touch the fucking ball? Did he touch the fucking ball? Oh my god, did he touch the ball? It looked like he might have touched the foot of a Surge player on the punt. The Panthers seem to think they did. Oh, another mistake. That could be another swing. So they touch the punt. The Panthers are on it. The Panthers now have the ball on the 15-yard line with 11 seconds after the third. So they went from possibly giving the ball back to the Surge and going 3 possessions down to potentially getting a score and being only 1 possession down. There's been so many swings in this game. Bender's open, but they're going to go a little back screen to Pater Moreno. He's wide the fuck open, but only able to get about 5 out of it. Great defensive hustle. Without the end of third. Fucking hell. Only been 10 points scored for the Surge in the third quarter. But that mistake by the punt team might be imperative. Because now they get a ball in the 10. $20 to the Panthers, 30 to the Surge. We check the scores in the other game too. While we go through into the fourth. Right, we'll check the Raiders and... Alright, so end of the half, Vienna up 12-6. Weird score. But 12-6 for them. And then Munich versus Milan is... Oh my god, Milan are winning? What the fuck? They've just scored. Oh no, Munich are going for a field goal. It's 36-6 for the Bravos. Oh, it says PAT, but I think it's a field goal. 36-6 kind of crazy though. I knew that they would be a better team, but they kind of get blown out. Oh, so no, the Ravens have just scored, so it's 7-7 if they get the extra point. They struggled that a lot last week. Looks like it's okay there. Yeah, it is. So it's 7-7 in that game. The Vienna winning 12-6 against the Raiders. And the Dragons are getting slept by the Bravos. Let's go back to our game. Fourth quarter. Oh, as soon as I go back, get an ad break. better than the NFL though. There are a million outbreaks per game without failure.
Fourth quarter about to commence here. James Movie welcoming you back to Turchinsk Arena here in Wrocław, Poland. Panthers knock on the door
All right.
here. They trail the Stuttgart Surge currently.
Panthers.
Second down and 5 at the Stuttgart 10-yard line.
This is a huge, huge situation. Another jet. Another jet. That jet's been there all day, and they've got 2 touchdowns out of it, so you can't blame them for going back to the well. Fettig has had a great game, too, defensively. He's been awesome.
How about Stephen Duncan down the field blocking there? Locking up with number 42, Simeon Oconto-Wariso.
3rd and goal. Expecting a shot into the end zone for this one. There's heavy D-line front. They do give it to David. He was about 2 yards short. You got to go for this, right? I mean, you could kick the field goal and make it a 7-point game, or you can try and go for the touchdown, and then if you don't get it, at least you're pinning up. Oh, they got first. Oh, they got first. Ignore everything I just said. Yeah. Ignore everything I just said. They got first down on like the 2. It's like good placement, like a very lucky placement. Good amount of time, but he's rolling right, wide open man, touchdown, Banat. All right, we're back. We are so back. 26 for the Panthers. We are so back. This is a good game, a really, really good game. That punt mistake might honestly change like the season if the Panthers are able to win this game. That butterfly effect. Holy shit. If the Panthers win this game because of the momentum they got from that punt, the butterfly effect from that could be felt for like the rest of the season. If it happens. Kick's good. 30-27. No, we've got 15 minutes, no, just a little bit shy of 15 minutes left. Good little roll out by Steven. He is certainly like placed himself in the top 5 of this league, I think. We all knew he would be good because he came from Dresden where he was good. Like, he's looking really good. Shout out to my fucking dude, Jack Fowler, in Poland. Let's see if I can see him. Can't see him. Yeah, they're kicking off again. 13 and a half minutes.
Jacob Aldis prepares to kick it away here for the Panthers. Our score. High and over in kick, fielded at the 15-yard line.
Tuts out some space. I haven't seen as many returns from like the league. I feel like we have more big returns last year. Maybe defenses are getting wiser to it. When your defensive special teams are getting wiser to it. Yeah, Jackson's 2 of them on Wroclaw. One of them got called back, but I kind of feel like it shouldn't have been. No, that was tough, but more flags. Holding for the receiving team. What are the Surge gonna do here?
That'll negate some of that Christian cut return. So Riley Hennessy and the offense back on the field here, back to work from their own 17-yard line. 2-by-2 on the outside now for Hennessy.
Alright, let's see what Hennessy does. He can really lock into drives, so.
Kai Hunter gets the call.
Games kind of like the run games being hit and miss.
2 yards on the play.
They had a couple big runs with Kantar, but not like a defining run. And obviously he fumbled earlier.
As we approach 13 minutes remaining in regulation.
But it does take time with the clock, and I think they're going to need that.
Riley Hennessy back to work. 2-by-2 on the outside now.
Fake draw. Hennessy wide open in the middle. Oh, it's just a little bit behind them.
Ball's incomplete. Trying to find Yannick Meyer down there.
Just a little bit behind Meyer.
Well covered that time by Devin Burrell.
Ball's just a little bit placed outside.
Just like that, 3rd down and 9 here for the Surge. 3 receivers.
3rd and 9 already. That was a quick fucking 3rd down. Like, snaps and we're in 3rd down.
Hunter flanked to his right.
Got more space, but he's sacked. There are flags, though. AJ Wentland again. Surprise, surprise. AJ Wentland is a really good football player. Let's have a look. He's just like
Holding
everywhere.
defense, number 25.
Oh, holding on the defense.
1 meters down.
Tough. Holding on the defense. Not going to count.
Adam Laurie with the infraction there for the Wroclaw Panthers as you see A.J. Whitman
AJ's been robbed of a sack.
taking a play in the middle there, but all for naught. It'll be a 1st down now for the Stuttgart Surge at their own 24-yard line.
They got gifted
1.5 minutes remaining in regulation.
out of that.
Hennessy now with a snap.
Little tunnel screen again.
Backside it goes. Complete.
Not much coming out of it, though.
Out near the 30.
Yeah, 4 or 5 yards.
Stop on the play there.
Geyer again.
Blonsky for the Panthers defense.
This is such a game of swings. Like, Wroclaw starting really strong. Surge coming back and finishing better. Surge taking all the momentum into the 2nd half. The Panthers have now got all the momentum going into the 4th quarter. Like, it's fascinating.
3-by-1 on the outside for Hennessy.
It does seem like the Surge have been getting a couple of these big 3rd down and 2nd down conversions.
And that is Jan Hendrik Peach.
No way is this name Peach. I said that you threw a peach earlier. Didn't even know that. Just a coincidence.
As he settles down in that
Happy coincidence.
zone there from Forsley. Peach able to move the chains that time for the Stuttgart Surge. 1st down and 10. They'll hand it off to Nicholas Condar, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications are it's against Stuttgart.
Right to the start. From start. 55 offense. 105 yards. 1st down.
So a false start assessed to the Surge offense, so back them up 5 yards.
Flag for that one.
1st
1st
down and 15 down.
and 15 for false start flags.
Up front. Back to line.
Here's he again. Wide open. Lewis Geyer
To Lewis Benedict
takes a fucking big hit by Devin Burrell, but
territory.
oh, now you can celebrate when he's just got like a 20-odd yard gain. Keeps the chains moving.
Uelcidi.
Hennessy, like I said, man, he can just tune in on drives.
Nice throw down there to Geyer.
Like, he can just click and he's
Geyer up
on.
that time by Uelcidi.
There's Kantar moving the ball.
Nicholas Condar weaving his way through traffic.
Just needs to manage the clock, take as much of it as they can off, and score a touchdown at the end of it.
There's Condar with the patience, just running behind that big offensive line. Brought down there by a host of Wroclaw Panthers. Second down and 2.
Oh, Kantar, big run at the middle. There he goes. Just churning it.
They'll spot him down at the 24-yard
He's been good. He's been a breakout player for them.
to stop that time for
Good spatial awareness. Good in contact. I think he spent a little bit at Paris last season? I can't remember. I don't think he did. I think he was meant to.
very effective here today for Stuttgart.
He might have played a sparing role, but Paris didn't have much in the run game last year. And there we go again, just running the ball. If it ain't broke, just give it to fucking Kantar, because he's just got another 8-yard gain out of it. He's taking a good couple of minutes off of this clock, and he's setting them up beautifully.
Condar, nice job running. Low center of gravity there. Great job protecting the football. High and tight, as they always say. 2 by 1 on the outside now for Riley Hennessy. 20 personnel here for the Stuttgart Surge.
Oh, I thought he was gonna. I thought we were gonna see a crazy catch there. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were in for a seasonal catch.
3rd down and 1 now upcoming here for Stuttgart.
Another run.
Hands it off.
Kai Hunter. Oh my goodness, moving for a good amount of gain on 3rd and 1. That's such an important run.
Gets down to the 9-yard line. Brings up 1st down and goal now for Stuttgart. Under 9 minutes to play here in the 4th. Guy Hunter, great job just churning those legs.
Kai Hunter's been a very good player to come in and
9-yard line.
take some of the relief off of Kantar in this game.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Especially as they're just easing in to the bad one. That was unlucky timing. Hunter blown up by Dusan Ivanovic.
Stopped on the play by 47, Dusan Novakovic. That'll be a loss of 6 on the play. 2nd down and goal now. From the 15. 2 by 1 on the outside for Hennessy. Kai Hunter, the lone setback. He'll be flanking the left with Hennessy.
Here he is again. 2nd and goal. Looks left, looks right. Rolls right. Going for a sacked. Looked like he might have just had something, but people weren't, creating separation. I think it's probably best just to take the maybe half a yard, 1 yard sack and just keep the clock running, to be honest.
We'll see what offensive coordinator Rick Webster has up his sleeve right here for the Wroclaw defense. On 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal. Big one. 3rd and goal from the 15. Or 16. They call it timeout. Put my phone on charge while they do that. Otherwise my phone's going to be dead. And that's not great for scouting businesses.
Last time out to the half. 30 seconds time out.
There we go. It's been a hell of a tense game. It's been a real tense game. 7 minutes, 16 seconds left. 3rd and 15, which is a goal. 3rd and goal from the 15. 30-27 in favor of the Surge. And they are in field goal range. So they don't necessarily need to get the 15 yards. It would be better if they did, but of course You don't want to try to go for the 15 throw pick and get nothing. The kicking for the Panthers is among the best in the league, so you can kind of would expect them to get the extra point if they did go down the field and score a touchdown. It's going to be a good ending. It's going to be a really good ending. He's poised, looking around, rainbows it. Oh, he caught it! Oh, it's called incomplete. I thought Steigerwald had caught that. You know, like he had it like on his back, and it just kind of fell into him. Incomplete. No, this is huge. I'm kind of glad it's incomplete though. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't want them to go up by 10 points. I want to keep it close because I'm a neutral. So Hennessy rainbows it left. He just doesn't maintain possession, right? It looked like he caught it from my angle, but then the ball comes out when he hits the floor. So he didn't maintain possession. That's unlucky. Good defensive play though, getting hands on it. So here's a kick. They're going for a field goal. They missed a PAT, I believe, earlier. Kick is up and no good. Oh, fucking hell! It's all going on. It's all going on. So no good. Surge lose the ball with no points. Panthers get the ball back with 7 minutes, 7 seconds. 3 timeouts. Surge don't have any timeouts, which I've just noticed. That underneath angle makes everything look like it's good, which is an unfortunate angle. Right, Panthers. Big comeback needed now. They could have an all your left kind of comeback right now. Runs handoff. I think it's a good move. If they get within range. Zaria's helmet comes off. Oh, I don't even know what way this is going to go. I have no idea. I said it was going to be close. I didn't realize it would be like down to the last potential drive kind of close. Here's Duncan looking over the middle. Oh, it's picked off! Oh my god! Oh no! Great play by Wensler. Oh my goodness. That might be the game. That might be the game. Oh. Shit. So Surge are back on the field after a turnover. The fresh set of downs, a little bit further back, but with 6 minutes 44 seconds. It's still very much within the realm of possibility that the Panthers get the ball back. Over the middle pass is to Meyer, who hurdles a foul. My God. I can't cope with this game, man. I cannot cope with this game. I cannot cope with this game. So we've just had a pick followed by like an in-breaking route where he gets the ball, burns a defender for speed, hurdles someone, maintains contact through the hurdle process. Like he had someone kind of, like he had someone very near him. And he just walks into the end zone. We went from like, this could be a really good ending to holy shit, the Surge are just fucking taking the game. Game is good. The PAT is good. Oh my god, man. What the fuck is going on, bro? The European ball will give you a heart attack if you don't already have one. Let's have a look at that Meyer play again. Over the middle, burns everyone, hurdles someone, goes into the end zone. What the fuck is going on? Yannick Meyer is your receiver's favourite receiver. Your favourite receiver's favourite receiver.
Moneyball, he says right there. 37-27 now.
Right, 6.5 minutes. There's Jack Fire. It's my fucking boy.
6 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in our fourth quarter.
37-27.
As right now the Warriors
But, like, the Panthers have proven that they're not just, like,
captain obviously
a team that's good but not good enough to win a championship. I think the team is good enough to win a championship.
taking a little bit of air
Potentially. Obviously, they've had those big play. The 2 picks is, you know, that's a big one.
taken away. Devin Burrell awaits for the Panthers.
Now would be a time for Devin Burrell to get a kick return touchdown.
Leg through. And Burrell will get the return across the 15-20. Still on his feet, 25. Cuts it back upfield.
I didn't. I thought for a second he would. I thought I'd like speak it into existence for a second there. Warren's been great too on special teams. Chad Warren has been everywhere.
Brings it out into a little bit of traffic there.
Great balance there. And Chad involved in the tackle along with a couple of other people. Alright. Panthers need to score. Panthers need to score quick.
Their own 32-yard line.
And no more turnovers.
For Stephen Duncan in the
Sling it, Stephen Duncan. Sling it.
low snap. He gets it.
Nice. Bender. Full extension again. He's so good at those like full extension catches. Alright, now hurry it up. You ain't got long.
Gain of 8 on the play. Second down and 2 upcoming here now for Vortsworth.
Yeah, they got to run a hurry up. They're running a hurry up.
Second down and 1.
Duncan again, looking outside to Bernat. Take what you can get and go out of bounds. Oh, he took fucking physical route.
Lowering the headgear.
He said, fuck going out of bounds. He said, I ain't even fucking going out of bounds. Just fucking ran through someone.
The Panthers will continue the pace here as they trail by 10.
That's again, he's looking, he pump fakes, he's going deep over the middle, he's wide open. Oh my god, it's a touchdown. This game has been out again. What's going on? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? We had a missed field goal and a pick. And then a hurdle touchdown in a row. That's 3 plays in a row. And then Duncan's just got a long bomb to Mazen. Bernat rather, not Mazen. So now it's close again. Now it's close again. We need quite a bit. Are they going to go for an onside kick? I imagine they go for an onside kick here. Kick looks fine. Yep, kick's good. Fucking hell, man. What a game. 3 points. They're going to kick. They're going to have to go for an onside because they ain't got that long. Defensive stop. Get the ball back. That's a lot to do, and then also score. But we got 5.5 minutes to do it, which actually is a good amount of time. That's the thing. We got a hell of a game. This has been quite something. This might be another one of Jamal's all-time games. We had that last week with Wroclaw. Just seemed like the fucking fun team to be in. Like they're kind of like the Boston Celtics, where you're either winning and you're like having a heart attack, or you're losing and you're having a heart attack. They are going to go for a normal kickoff. I guess that's fine. They got the 2-minute warning. They got 3 timeouts. Surge don't have any timeouts, so Surge are going to have to manage this carefully. Right, here's the punt return. Drag down just after the 20. AJ Wins must be like in his element right now. Who was in mid? Was it Age in the mid tackle? Yeah, I think it might have been. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going on here then.
2-by-2 on the outside now for quarterback Riley Hennessy. Now it's 3-by-1. Nicholas Conhar in the backfield.
Quick screen out to Meyer. Oh, he's fucking gone. He's out of bounds. But he's just got a huge amount of yardage. What's going on? Yannick Meyer in his fourth quarter has been a monster. Yannick Meyer in every quarter is a monster, but in particularly he's been great in this quarter. So we are at... He did get out of bounds, but the clock's still going. Alright, they're running it. Big hole by Cantor. I don't know if they've got the run defense to keep them from getting a first down now. I think that's the thing. And I'm not sure if they got the run defense for it. Because Cantor's been getting a few good yardage plays, especially in his fourth and third quarter. My dog is here also. You joined at the right time, Leo. You only timeouts, so they're gonna have to audible. They're taking a lot of time. They're gonna be close for the flags here, but they did get it off. So, oh, big run stop there by Dusan. All right, so that's third now. No, yeah, third down. So this is third down. He's getting to. So I'm sure the English fans and soccer fans, squeaky bum time, as Alex Ferguson infamously calls it. We're getting near it. We are getting near it. We turn off my phone so my dog doesn't decide he wants to touch my phone and call someone. He's done that before. Alright, Hennessy throws right. It's dropped! It's dropped! Alright, we get a drive. We got another drive. We got another drive. Devin Burrell forces the ball out from Steigerwald. It actually looked like he was already going to drop it, but, you know, Devin Burrell finishes the job. Alright. Are they going for it? They're going for it. They're going for it. They're going for it. 4th and 7. Alright, they're going to... I don't know if they're going to just try and get offsides. Yeah, they're going to get flagged. They're going to get flagged. Alright, so they're going to punt the ball away. Woo! Oh my god. What's going on? You alright, Leo? You joined it. You've already heard me screaming, didn't you, dog?
So delay a game here assessed to Stuttgart. Now it looks like they'll bring the punting unit on right here as Lenny Craig sets up deep. So Force Foof is going to get the football back here. We'll see where they end up after the return. You see Devin Burrell gets ready to prepare to.
Alright. Devin Burrell. Mighty. Alright, so the Panthers have took a timeout, which is interesting. Just before a punt, are they trying to ice the punter? They just want to make sure they return, try and get something big out of the return game. I want to see a touchdown. I don't want to see a field goal. I don't want to see overtime. I want it done. Overtime, of course, you get more a good game, but I want to see it fucking end. Let's go, Jack Fire. Let's go, Coach Jack Fire. Right, I'm now a Wroclaw Panthers fan just because I know someone on the team. in coaching and on the offensive line. Alright, and my heart's going crazy. It's not a great punt. He gets it out of bounds. Don't give Devon a chance. Let's see what the Panthers come out with offensively.
We'll see exactly where they'll start this drive here in a moment. Looks like it'll be right at the
3 minutes, 16 seconds. It's all going on, man. All going on. Alright, Duncan. Looks right to Bernat. Good blocks by the receivers and everything on the outsides too. So Bernat's got a good gain. They got to hurry it up. They do have 2 timeouts. We don't want to burn through them that quickly. I think and then they also got a 2-minute warning. This is a big one. Alright, Duncan. In the middle again. Bender. Take. Oh! I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. There's flags. There's not official yet. But what's going on, bro? This game's been insane. This game's been insane. Right, I want to hear the ref. What's the ref saying? Right, they're still. Here we go. Oh, it was a fumble.
After the play, personal foul, use of the helmet, close one number 77. That 19 reinforces the the goal line from the end of the run. First down, Stuttgart.
So Stuttgart get the ball back again off of a fumble by Bender. Bender's had such a up and down game. Like he's had 2 touchdowns. He's played good. He's just also had the drop and that fumble. Giovanni with a hell of a play. Said he was one of the best outside linebackers in Europe. Makes plays like that. Surge wrap it up with a score here. Even if they score a touchdown, though, it wouldn't have been like representative of the score. It's been a hell of a game. You can imagine they're going to try and run a... Oh, they're doing a booth review. Of course they are. Need to keep checking my phone. Now everything's going on. I don't think they're going to call... I don't think they're going to overturn that. He took 2 or 3 steps and then a ball popped out. I think it's going to be a quite clear fumble. We haven't got the angle of it currently, but I think that's a fumble. If they don't call that a fumble, then I think the refs are trying to make this an interesting game. Which it has been. It's been great. I agree with the commentator. I don't see much. Yeah, it stands. There we go. It makes sense. He took a good couple of plays, a good couple of steps. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. What an ending. This 4th quarter has been everywhere. They're going to run. They're going to run every... There. There's still a chance. The Panthers can win this. It's not even over. That's the thing. They burned through one of the timeouts earlier with that punt, and I think that was the wrong thing to do. I don't think they should have burned through that timeout. There wasn't really a reason to, other than to ice the kicker, which I don't think is needed. And now They have 2 timeouts. They have the 2-minute warning. If they can hold them to a field goal, they could win it on a touchdown. Maybe. They've stopped the run a couple of times. We're going to the 2-minute warning now. It's the 3rd down again. Like, this is very much still in the open. Historically, though, the Panthers have been on the wrong end of these scorelines.
Please reset the game clock to 2 minutes 8 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 2 minutes 8 seconds. Team timeout.
Timeout Panthers.
The second timeout. 20 seconds timeout.
2-minute 8 seconds left. 3rd and 8, I believe. All going on. I've got to go out immediately as this game ends. And I'm going to be just still thinking about the game. Alright. Fucking hell. What a game. What a game. What a game. Alright, I want the timeout to end now. I want to see what happens. I want this game to be wrapped up. Like, I want to see the ending. I want to see how this story ends. Jeez. I'm exhausted. Like, I've not even played and I'm exhausted. Right, let's see what they got. It says 2nd and 8. I don't think it's 3rd. It's definitely 3rd. They had 2 runs. Ready, calling it 2nd down? It can't be 2nd down. It's 3rd down, surely. I don't fucking know. Yes, 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down 8. They're going to have to pass, surely. Yep. Right hands, he passing. Rainbow in it up to Steigerwald. Incomplete. Flag! Oh, no. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know if that's a flag, though. He wasn't playing the football, I know. PI. Oh no, it comes down to a PI call. It's like the Super Bowl all over again. Automatic 1st down and goal on like the 1 yard line. It must be what? 2 minutes now? It's 2-minute warning now. It's just happened. They had 2:08 when they called a timeout. And they've stopped the run. Right. No point celebrating, fellas. Get back to the line. 2-minute warning now. They got very lucky with that. Oh, the flag stopped the play clock. Right, they got lucky, but also really unlucky with the play clock. So 2-minute warning. Panthers got 1 timeout. They might get like a minute, maybe. They might get a minute. Holy fuck. Okay. How am I doing this if I'm either of the 2 teams? I think that Surge just need to run it again. They're on like the 1 or the 2, maybe the 3 after that stuff. They just need as much of that clock as possible. They can kick a field goal, and then they have to score a touchdown to lose. Well, they have to, they have to concede a touchdown to lose. If I'm Wroclaw, I'm sending the fucking house. I've got all man coverage, and I'm hoping and praying. And then I'm just slinging a fucking rock whenever I get a ball. Here's the thing though. I think Yannick Meyer and Lewis Geyer are going to be able to beat the DBs off of the line and get into space. I think we'll see one of them score inside route. Inside route. I think they're going to score. They've ran it again. Okay. Okay. So timeout now, Panthers, surely. You would think. I don't know if that's been official yet. If they've called it. They haven't called that right now. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. So it's 1 minute 58. Third and goal. Yeah, so there's Wroclaw. I need to actually stop calling him Wroclaw, so I'm Wroclaw. 1 minute 55, actually, rather than 1:58. Oh my god. What a game. What a game, what a game, what a game. This has been the best game of European ball I've seen in like a hot minute. I actually can't think of many games that have been better than this. This might be the best game that we've had in Europe for since maybe the championship game like a few years back. I mean, Vienna versus Wroclaw last year was really good. But like this one's had an insane fourth quarter. Alright. Third and goal. 1 minute 55 seconds left. Surge on the ball. They're going to throw it. They have to throw it. They're going to throw a fade to the right side boundary to Lewis Geyer. They didn't. They threw a toss. They threw a toss. He stopped! Fourth down! Fourth down! It's fourth down. I guess I just wanted more of the clock off, so that makes sense. No timeouts. They're going to have to kick a field goal, obviously. So the clock's going to run down. They probably got less than a minute. Ooh, man. Right, less than a minute. Oh, they're going for it. Fourth and goal. He's going up. He caught it. No referee calls. Oh, it's fucking touchdown. Steigerwald has just fucking broken this game. Oh, what a call. What a beautiful pass as well. Steigerwald's so big. So just Rain as it takes the hit. Just an excellent catch. What the fuck has this ending been? Whew. Well, that's gonna probably end it here. Yeah, to kick the PAT obviously, and there's like a minute left, but you know, kick's good. So they would have won by 2 possessions, but it does not accurately show how close this game was. I think that's showed the Panthers are legit. Panthers aren't just a good team. Panthers are legit. What a Steigerwald. What a catch. What a great play. What a moment for him. Holy fuck. 1 minute 9 seconds. I can imagine they're going to kick it. Try and take some shots. If they can't get it, then, you know, they'll kneel the ball out. They got no timeouts. They're not going to be able to get much out of this, naturally. Fuck, you know. What a crazy game. I still got to go Milan next too. The commentators just pointed out, which is going to be, you know, it should be a win. What do the Mercenaries have yet? I feel like Mercenaries have Milan next. Alright. Go on, Devon. Your team kind of needs you here.
Across the 15, 20, 25, directing traffic, cuts it up to 30. Still on his feet.
Alright, Devon just nearly broke off another one. Devon's got him up to like the 50.
Before he gets into plus territory here, it has 14 Panthers.
What the fuck is this game? They're going to have to take a shot. Like, they need a score, they need an onside kick, and then they need a score.
Burrell just keeps turning the legs.
There isn't really anything else you can go for. Has to be one of them. They got no time.
10-point lead for the Surge. 3-1 on the outside now for quarterback.
Sling it, Steven. He has. It's up. There's a flag. Incomplete, but there is a flag. Might be for a holding. That'll stop the clock.
Trying to find Daniel Bender down there. It looks like Bender's signifying a little bit too much contact down the far sideline.
Could be a holding on the offensive line, maybe. Kind of there's some hints of offensive line.
Defense number 5.
Alright, so defensive holding.
Automatic first down.
Another opportunity to shoot deep.
Constantine Katz, the free safety, with the holding call.
Like, how is this game not over yet? It's been a long game.
Your free yardage right there to the Vortsu.
This fourth quarter, though, has been manic. Bewildering, even.
50 seconds.
Alright, Duncan again. 50 seconds left.
2-2 on the outside now for Stephen Duncan. He'll retreat.
Got protection.
Receivers come.
Didn't throw it up, which is kind of a surprise. The ball does stop. That's 7 seconds gone now. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't take a shot at someone who's in single coverage. Maybe that's just me. I'm not a quarterback. Might not have been open, but just fucking go for it, you know? Sling it. 43 seconds. 2nd and 10. On the 42-yard line of the Surge. Okay, he's taking a lot of time in that pocket. He does take the sack. Done now. Just didn't get it out. Like, Giovanni gets a sack. He got that forced fumble earlier. He's had a hell of a fourth quarter. Oh, maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was Strawman could have had a claim on that one, I think, probably. Right, throw it down. Just fucking throw it up. So many. He's just throwing out of bounds. Yeah, this one's done, fellas. Wow. There's like 4 seconds left, but I mean, it's done. It's 2 possessions. Third and 28. 4 seconds left. You know, this is the last play of the game. Maybe finish with a touchdown, make it look a little bit more how the game has actually been. Yeah, I mean, Moreno catches it. He's lateraled it straight to the Surge, but this game was over. Right, 44-34. Final whistle has blown in Poland. What a game. That's an all-time classic. That's an all-time classic. Panthers are going to be gutted they didn't get a win out of that. That was a hell of a game. Thank you everyone for watching this watch along. I'm going to go calm down. I'll see you later. Thank you everyone again. It's been awesome. I'll see you later again. Goodbye.